After nearly 60 years in the club, Qatar says it's going it alone. The Gulf country is leaving the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, or OPEC. Doha says it wants to focus on gas production.
So for me to put effort and resources and time in an organization where I'm a very small player and don't have real say in what happens in that organization, practically does not work.
Compared to other OPEC members, Qatar doesn't have much in oil reserves. It supplies 2% of OPEC's annual output. But it's rich in gas. Qatar's production of liquefied natural gas has made it one of the wealthiest nations in the world. Doha insists the decision to withdraw from OPEC is only a business one. But the Gulf country has been under a blockade by its neighbors since June 2017. Those countries accuse Qatar of supporting terrorists, which it denies. The embargo was initiated by Saudi Arabia, which is, in effect, the leader of OPEC.
I think Qatar has been under great pressure from some of its neighbours in the Gulf for some time now, so it is slightly surprising that it's pulling out and then claiming it's not a political issue. It strikes me it can only be that.
The timing of Qatar's announcement is also important. Just days before OPEC meets in Vienna, and before the Gulf Cooperation Council meets on Sunday, Saudi Arabia's King Salman has invited Qatar's emir to attend the summit. It's the first time since the blockade started. OPEC was created in 1960. Its founding members were Saudi Arabia, Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, and Venezuela. It's since grown to 15 members. OPEC says its goal is to have a common energy policy and to stabilize oil prices. But OPEC's been accused of operating as a cartel by the way it controls the global oil market. And there's concern that power in the group is mostly in the hands of Saudi Arabia and a non-OPEC member, Russia. Russia is the biggest oil producer in the world. President Vladimir Putin announced over the weekend that his government would extend a deal with Riyadh to limit oil production. In recent years, the rise of US shale gas has diminished the power of the oil cartel. Analysts say this is what's bringing Russia and Saudi Arabia closer together. So could Qatar's exit from OPEC encourage other members to leave the group? And what does this mean for Qatar's relations with its neighbors? Hyder Abbasi, The Newsmakers.